Jai Guruji everyone. Here is another subtitle: Accidents Averted on Road and Tarmac. In September 1999, Akash uncle had gone to Shimla with his wife driving his car. He had never been a good driver because of his habit of daydreaming. While they were returning from Shimla, they had a stopover at Chandigarh. The next morning, they had started later than planned, and that was bearing heavily on Uncle's mind, prompting him to drive faster than usual. They ran into traffic jam between Ambala and Karnal. Their car was behind an earth mover, and there were several cars behind them. Uncle was anxious to go ahead but unable to do so as only one side of the road was operative, and the broad bodied earth mover was blocking the view of the traffic coming from the other side. His wife was sitting beside him with her eyes closed, listening to Shabads on her Walkman. The earth mover was traveling at a very slow pace. Uncle's patience gave way and he sped the car to the right side of the earth mover, intending to overtake it. Just as the car came parallel to the earth mover and he sighted the traffic coming from the other side, he saw another earth mover racing towards them. It was only a few meters away, with just a few inches between the two earth movers. The idea of the car being torn apart by the approaching earth mover and the noise of the crews of both earth movers shouting at Uncle sent a chill down his spine. His wife opened her eyes and looked at him, and both of them could not do anything but remember Guruji. Suddenly he saw a gap in the divider on their right and moved the car through on to the non-operational side of the road. Who else but Guruji could have saved them like that? During February 2000, when Uncle was on duty at the airport, passing on from the night shift through to the morning shift, he went for supervising the refueling of the Boeing 707. He found that the ground technician was working on the engine with its flap open, and the refueling staff was waiting for him to come and get the refueling started. Uncle went to the technician, who said there was a lot of work to be done and he was single-handedly attending to the aircraft. Even the securing arm of the engine flap was not working, and he had to make it rest on the stepladder while working on the engine. He heard him out and requested that he get the refueling started and then attend to his work. He asked Uncle to go to the refueler and that he would follow soon. Just as Uncle turned to go, he shifted his stance on the stepladder, which was not in his sight, and the flap of the engine dropped from the rest it was on and started falling down. Uncle caught a glimpse of the flap approaching him with a great speed and remembered Guruji. The flap struck his forehead and blood oozed out. Uncle was conscious and was driven to the airport doctor. Doctor looked at the wound and said, "God has saved you. A centimeter up or a centimeter down and the injury could have been fatal." This time too, Uncle knew the God who has saved him. Now there is another subtitle: Saved in the Flooded Mumbai. On the day of the Mumbai floods, 26 July 2005, Akash uncle was in office. Some of the employees left early knowing that train services were disrupted. He went through his office work and came out at the usual time. By then, the employees who had left early to catch the trains had started returning to the office as the service had come to a halt. He had commuted that day by his car and was in two minds. Should he stay or should he try to reach home? One of his colleagues came to him and said that his son was stuck in a school, which was on their way to home. So Uncle decided to leave. He remembered Guruji and headed for home, with a stopover planned at the school of his colleague's son. As they tried to leave office, one of the gates were already submerged and the car had broken down in front of it. So they went through another gate. The roads were underwater and it was difficult to get through. Braving the water and the jams, they reached near the school of their colleague's son in about 2 hours. As the buses were not plying, the school had made arrangements for the overnight stay of the students at the school, they learnt. His colleague said that since his son was comfortable with his classmates and their ability to reach home was doubtful, he had decided to let the child be only at the school for the night. He decided to continue trying to reach home. As they moved on, they found that the water had come to such an height that it was not possible to drive through or return to the office. They decided to park the car at the high point where he had parked it when his colleague had gone to his son's school, and called home to say that he would not be coming home. They slept in the car and next day they drove the car back home slowly as the water kept receding. On reaching home in the evening, he found that all the cars parked in the residential complex had been submerged and required major repairs amounting to tens of thousands of rupees per car. The same had happened to the cars parked at the office. The media spoke of people who had slept in their car on the road getting killed because the water level rose, trapping the occupants, who were unable to pull down the window panes or open the doors. But no harm had come to Akash uncle, and neither had his car been damaged. All because of the one whom he had remembered just before leaving the office. Only Guruji's kripa could have saved him that night, and it did. Jai Guruji, Shukrana Guruji, love you Guruji.